All right, Patreon, it's time for the July giveaway. What could it be? What could it be? I don't know. What is it? Something old, something new, something borrowed, something Coyote Tan, I believe is how it goes. You know, some things. We're gonna do some things. I'll show you. All right then. This is all prototype Sojourn gear from Brother Cody. SojournGear.com. Other than the belt. But this is all, well, it's not. Let me start over. This, and this is prototype gear from Brother Cody. This is from D-Neck, the Atlanta Viking group. Thank you, brother. And this is a Fairwind tactical belt. What is this? Oh, and this is a knife over here. We'll come to that in a minute. What is this? So, we have a lot of R&D into the Gen 2 Bearfax, and so we have a lot of pouches laying around that aren't quite Bearfax pouches, but aren't quite anything else. They're good pouches, but they don't have a definitive use. So, since we put the time and the money in to develop them, now they're yours. This is a Gen 1 Bearfax pouch. In fact, this is the first prototype ever of the Bearfax pouch. I have the original insert in it. You can put whatever you want to put in here. I was thinking it would be cool to use this as like my bushcraft belt or your bushcraft belt, or put some pistol mags on it and call it your whatever belt. This loadout could go any direction, really. You put some pistol mags on here and an H harness and you've got a war belt. You know, use this as a dump pouch. If you put some suspenders on here and just run it this way, this could be a bushcrafting belt. But you could put a poncho and some like 4 stakes in here and some paracord, which I ordered some paracord and it hasn't shown yet. So just imagine that this will include some paracord. But a poncho and some paracord in here, and here's your shelter kit, right? In fact, here's your ground sheet. We'll just go ahead and do that. Drumliner. Get in there. It doesn't want to go in there because of the insert. All right. You guys know the deal. It's all Sojourn gear. It's guaranteed forever. It's got all the blah, blah, blahs, right? But I figured you could put a poncho in here, some paracord, and some like tent stakes or pegs or something. Insta shelter kit, nice, tight, compact on your belt. This was a bare minimum prototype, and notice the buckles. We've done away with the buckles in Gen 2. Not that it matters. Then it's got this insert in it. And so what's in here? Whale? Whale? To start with, Sawyer Mini. The syringe. The water bag for the Sawyer Mini, and the straw. A WowTac A1S, brand new, super bright light. It's got all the modes, it does all the things. A map compass. A Swiss Safe green thermal blanket. This could also go in your shelter kit or whatever. Put that there. Some duct tape, camo duct tape. Remember, pretend that we have some, what do you call that stuff? Paracord as well. The charging cable for the flashlight. just because. A lighter wrapped in the same duct tape. Flick your Bic, man. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Salty peanut butter and honey with sea salt Cliff Bars. Yeah, super cool. And a contribution from another viewer. Look at that ferro rod, 1/2 inch by 5 inch ferro rod, epoxied into a bone handle, ready to go. Super cool. So we've got our container, we got a cutting tool over there. We have cordage because remember, we're pretending we have paracord even though it's not here yet. We have our duct tape as well. We have cover, a little bit of cover right here with the blanket and the ground sheet, 55-gallon drum liner. We've got our compass, we've got our candle, we've got our calories, we've got our combustion, right? It's starting to come together. Our container, again, this is a brand new 1-quart Nalgene bottle. I also ordered some water tabs that aren't here yet. WTH, Amazon. So assume that there's also water treatment tabs in this kit, because there will be. Brand new 1-quart Nalgene bottle. Then over here, this is a Bear FAC prototype. Notice the buckle again. We've done away with the buckles. And then this is, this pouch you can actually buy at sojourngear.com. Sojourngear.com. And this is the medical pouch that was developed between Pastor Joe Fox of Viking Preparedness and Brother Cody at Sojourn Gear. And this pouch will fit inside of this pouch or any of the Bear FAC pouches or the Minuteman bag that Cody makes in conjunction with Pastor Fox or any other kit that you have. And in fact, we borrowed the concept from this kit for our improved insert on the Gen 2 Bear FAC. But I feel like this is getting infomercially. I want you guys to have a blowout kit. I don't care if you buy mine or not. Just buy something from somebody that's good quality and know how to use it, okay? But this pouch here has your medical stuff in it. So got a triangle bandage, another Mylar blanket, some wipes, disinfectant wipes, gloves, decompression needle, 14 gauge shears, medical tape, 5x9 combine pads back here, Gen 7 cat tourniquet, a 6-inch North American Rescue emergency trauma dressing, 28 gauge nasal pharyngeal airway, and two full-size high-fin chest seals are back here. And all that is in here. What would I add to it? You could add some combat gauze for sure to this, or some compressed gauze for wound packing. Yeah, you could add that. This is good to go just the way that it is, or you could add those things as well. So that is what's in this pouch here. And then we have this knife. This is a Brother 440C stainless steel. Brand new out of the box. This was sent to me by some Chinese a-holes. And I say a-holes for a reason. Stand by. Here's why I say a-holes. They sent me some knives to review, this being one of them. And it's a very fine knife. It fits good in hand. This jimping back here is actually pretty functional. I love the shape of the blade. You can see the graining on the knife blade, can you? See the direction of the grain of the steel relative to the edge, which means it's pretty toothy. And we can go right here and see that it does in fact shave out of box. It is quite sharp, quite sharp. So all in all, it's a good blade. It's a good blade, good handle, micarta grips that are pinned. There's no hot spots. It does have a choil here for choking up for more precise work like making feather sticks or shavings for a fire or anything like that. The pommel is not for striking, but it could actually be used as an impact weapon if you had to. But all in all, a pretty good bushcraft knife. And this retails from them for like 25 bucks. And for 25 bucks, this is a hell of a knife. It really is. It's relatively thick. It's probably just shy of 3/16 of an inch thick. And really just fabulous. What would that be, 11/64? It's a very nice knife for the money. And this is, again, this is the Brother F-002. Foxtrot 002, there you go. And it comes with this Kydex sheath that has a cheap Chinese approximation of a tech lock on the back of it. It is not heavy duty polymer. The tech lock is not, but it's close enough. It's for 25 bucks, it's great. But I say Chinese a-holes because they said, hey, we send you another knife. And I said, okay, sounds good. And then they sent me this. Let me show you something. See this? See this? Oh, that's a Gerber knife, right? Gerber, see that? This is what they sent me. Oh, look. Look. It's a Gerber strong arm. Right? Look. It's got the Gerber logo on here. It says Made in USA, Portland, Oregon on it. Except for the fact that I know for a fact that this came from China because I have this shipping information right here, U.S. Customs Declaration, Gerber stamped into the thing, and I own the real knife. This is not a Gerber strong arm. This is a knockoff of the Gerber strong arm. I mean, that being said, it's a well-executed knockoff of the Gerber strong arm. Let's see if this shaves. It sure does. Surely does. Brand new out of box, and it shaves. That's great. 25 bucks at their website. But what it is not is a made in America Gerber strong arm. So on that alone, I will not tell you where to get it, and I will not tell you whom I got it from, because I don't want to give them any business. And I already sent them a nasty gram, and I've already been on the phone with Gerber to tell them, hey, somebody is infringing your patents and copying your stuff. To which they were pretty much like, yeah, what else is new? Let me guess, China? I was like, yep, China. They're like, yeah, okay, roger that. So, you know, I'm not against buying stuff made in China, but don't manufacture it in China and then put it in a box that says Made in America on it. That's my real issue here. I mean, and it's, look, it's right here, Gerber Gear, Portland, Oregon. I mean, it's a perfect copy. It's a perfect copy, other than the fact that, here, let me not OPSEC myself here. Other than the fact that it came in this package with a customs declaration on it. From where? It did not come through customs from Portland, Oregon, even though they could be and probably should be their own country. So, and then we've got the Fairwind Tactical Belt, which is this belt right here. This is made in China. Oh, it's got my name in it, TJ. Web belt. These are good. These are good. They're like 10 bucks each on Amazon, and for what they are, they're worth it. So I don't know value-wise here. I mean, this is a $40 pouch that goes inside a $40 pouch, 80 plus the guts. This is probably $250, $275, $285. Call it 300, 310, and then this is, well, so here is for 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, this is about a $400 setup, all said and done. not, plus bragging rights to say, hey, this knife shaved Bear's hand on camera. So anyway, I think it's a great place to start as far as a belt setup goes. This would be a good like woodsman's belt, woodland operations belt, bushcrafting type of belt. I really think if you put a poncho in that pouch with some paracord and some tent stakes, you know, maybe hung a tomahawk of this thing, you'd have the beginnings of a super badass woods kit. Or you know, throw an H harness on it and make it a belt kit, make it part of your line gear for whatever, or take this all apart and put it in your other kit. I don't care, do whatever you want to do with it, but I think it's a pretty cool kit, and I think it's a great jumping off spot for the vast majority of human beings. If this kit represents redundancy for you, good, save it for a friend. If it doesn't, good, happy to be a blessing. All right, so to enter for this drawing, you need to be at least a $5 patron in good standing. And then you need to comment down below, sustain improve time. Bear, keep doing this. Bear, I think you should improve on this, okay? So what do you think we should sustain here at the channel, and what do you think we should improve here at the channel? And I'm not talking about YouTube, I'm talking about the Patreon experience. Sustain, improve. Comment down below, $5 and up patrons in good standing, meaning that, you know, like you're actually gonna pay in $5. So, cool, that's it. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome. Check out my cool t-shirts. You know what? We'll do a little Patreon exclusive. I don't think I've mentioned this on camera before. I'll tell you guys the deal. Yes, those are drums. Yes, they are awesome. Okay, let's go over here just for a minute. Okay. These t-shirts actually represent a progression. Okay? Metal days. Tours that I was on. Festivals that I did. Work days. Worked for this company. Ran this company. Was wearing this shirt when I met my wife. Wood shop. Squid and Bear. Squid, Bear Independent, and now the Crisis Response Team. So it's kind of like chronological order. It's chronological order from my metal days and touring to big festivals to this was when I first got involved in wind power, and then this was the second company that I had founded. I owned this company. I owned this company, worked for this company, owned this company. This company was one of my subs. Met my wife right at this time. Then this company I ran, and then this was Squid and Bear, and then this was Squid, and this is Bear Independent, and then this over here is the Crisis Response Team. So it's kind of, yeah, kind of a little bit of who is Bear, what does Bear do, that. So I also do this, so thank you guys for being here. Patreon is the economic engine of the Bear Independent experience. We could not do it without you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. It means the world to us that you think highly enough of us to give us $1 or more each month to do this. So hit me in the comments. Shalom and blessings, y'all.